Well, one pastor is just showing off in what you're reading. Plus, we've got some big events that we want to share with you. But let's begin with two great stories from a pair of Wisconsin churches and how they're working to collaborate with other churches to make a difference in their community. Jeff Meyer shares what's happening at the Collaboration Project in Dane County, Wisconsin, and Mary Stafford-Nunez at Brookfield Lutheran is working to equip churches in her community.
Just this spring, we helped two churches create a missions budget that they didn't even have missions in their budget. And they called me to say, the budget was passed. And so, those sort of things are fun too, because we don't want it to be just Brookfield Lutheran. Everyone calls us BLC. So we don't want BLC to be the only one, focused on missions. We want the other churches that would like that focus to be equipped, and for us to work together to support what we see going on in our community, and to ensure that those things are successful, because it's not just money, it's also leadership. And so how can we encourage strong leadership in these organizations, and especially with the people that God has called to do it?
Yeah, we have this really cool thing that's happening in Madison. It's called the Collaboration Project. And John Anderson is a friend, and he's the leader of this. And he just had a vision from God that he wants to see churches of all stripes and denominations working together, showing some unity. Even though we're distinct, we're not one in everything we believe. There's distinctions, and that's one of the reasons we have denominations. But he's trying to help us collaborate and work together for the sake of the community, so that people might see that we actually follow Jesus, all of us together, and that we love our community. It's Jeremiah 29 stuff. Pray for the benefit of your community, make it a better place so that you can thrive there, even as children of Israel were in exile in Babylon. Plant gardens, and build houses, and marry. And so the Collaboration Project is just a wonderful it's just a wonderful effort that's happening. It's not something we're doing, we're participating in it. So this last week, we had a week-long prayer emphasis. We had 4 different prayer events. We hosted one on Wednesday night for our people and for people who wanted to come. And then they developed an app where you can mark out where you're praying. And I think something like 200 miles were covered by people who went out and prayed and prayer walked. 42 different churches did it last week. So it's happening. It's starting to happen where people are coming together.
Wow, that's always great to hear. Going inside Concordia Market, make sure to check out the events tab. We've got a lot of great stuff happening in and around our churches. Coming up, we've got Best Practices Heartland, August 9th through 11th. That's in Frankenmuth, that's St. Lawrence. And the Lutheran Adult Gathering is happening in October on Mackinac Island. Plus, we want to tell you about one more event. It's called Revive Fest. It's a Christian music festival, July 24th and 25th in Southwest Michigan. A weekend of great music. You want to check it out, go to myrevivefest.com. Time for What You're Reading, and Jeff Smith from St. Paul and Westlake. He's a bit of an overachiever. Hey, Jeff, what you reading?
I'm reading 2 books right now, both by Dr. Scott Keith from 1517. Being Dad and Being Family. Those are just these core institutions, these vocations that we have. And so I think everybody could learn a lot from what God's Word says about how to fulfill these family vocations. Great books, recommend them highly.
Well, thanks so much. Don't forget, give us a like or a share. That way we can tell more people about all the amazing missions and ministries that are happening and all those ways that God is working. Don't forget, you can also share some of those story ideas. You can email me directly. Thanks for watching. God Works Weekly.